y'all, good evening. This is Kim, independent designer with Chalk Couture and Chalk is Chic. I'm going to get this pulled up really quick and shared a couple of places. If you're joining me live or catching this on a replay, I would love to know that you came by. We are going to do Transformation Thursday. You can truly transform anything you want to with Chalk Couture. You don't have to use chalkboards, even though I love chalkboards. You don't have to use chalkboards. You can use anything that you want to with chalk for sure. So I'm going to share this really quick and I'm going to get it pulled up so I can see comments if they come over. But if you're hopping on catching this live or on a replay, let me know that you came by. We are going to work really quickly. It won't be a long live because there's really nothing to this, guys, but I want to show you that you don't have to chalk on a chalkboard. You can do things like real life stuff, like stuff that you find at the Dollar Tree, stuff that you find at Target, stuff that you find wherever you can use Chalk Couture on. So let's start with, I have a little copper can, just a little watering can. It can be used like a decor piece. It can be used if you wanted to seal it as a real piece. You can use it however you see fit. Then I have a little plastic container. This one came from the Dollar Tree. I do know that like I put my little squeegees in it for whenever we do classes and stuff. And then like the little bitty mason jar. So let's start with plastic first. You can really and truly chalk on anything. We're just going to fuzz our transfer just like we normally do. We're going to line our transfer up and let me grab a fun color. We are just going to chalk. Now, is this going to be permanent? It can be if you want it to be. You don't have to seal this really with anything. Our Chalkology paste dries to a hard matte finish in about 5 to 6 minutes. Now, I can speed up the process and make it faster, but you're just going to peel it off like we normally would on a chalkboard. Let's speed up this process really quick and give this a good dry. Now, if it gets wet, of course, it's not going to be any good, and it is going to come off. But if it doesn't get wet, and this is just like in your kid's room or something, or something that you want to store like barrettes in, or whatever the case may be, if you have little ones, all you have to do is just leave this be. You don't have to put any type of seal on it unless you want to. But just like that, in just a matter of a minute, it's dry, hard matte finish. Now, later on down the line, let's say you didn't want the bicycle on it anymore. You can erase it, and you should be able to be fine because it's just clear plastic. So there's one little fun thing. One of my favorite things to do is, like, if I'm going on a trip or something, is to do little bitty jars that are kind of custom for my trip or whatever my goals are. Now, you can make these whatever you want them to be. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to use this cute little bee transfer, though. It is one of my favorites from the French Country Minis. I'm just grabbing the Bumblebee Chalkology paste. So, again, you can chalk on glass. You don't have to use ink. And it, just like your plastic, is going to dry to a hard matte finish. We do Transformation Thursday just to make you think outside the box. Think about the things you could be chalking on. This is going to make your mind wander because every time you go somewhere, you're going to be like, oh, I wonder if I could chalk on that. And the answer is yes. The only thing that you can't chalk on is something that has to be washed. Like if you are going to wear a t-shirt, you want to use ink. Our ink has to be heat set. But our Chalkology paste does not on like glass. You don't have to heat set it like you do with ink. Ink is just one of those things that has to be heat set. Chalkology paste on glass, again, y'all, it's going to dry to a hard matte finish. The cool thing is, and oh my gosh, look at that bumblebee. This is one of, like, this is my favorite transfer from that French Country Mini. I love, love, love the bee. Absolutely love the bee. I almost smashed the bee. But you're going to let it dry to a hard matte finish. Once it dries, again, it's going to be something you can wipe your hand across. It's not going to go anywhere. You don't have to seal it. And as long as it doesn't get wet, you're going to be able to utilize it. And then once you change, like if you change your decor or change, you know, the trip or something like that, or change the reason why you're using the mason jar, all you have to do is wipe this clean it off, use rubbing alcohol, clean it really good, and you can put something else on there. Super duper cute. Now, if you're using this as a drinking glass or something like that, of course you want to use ink, and you can seal it in the oven. But isn't that bumblebee just adorable? I love the bee. Last but not least, for our Transformation Thursday, I told y'all this was going to be a fast live. It is one of my favorites. I love these little watering cans. You can find them everywhere in lots of different colors. This is just a cute copper one. But we're going to use this little bird transfer. And again, these are part of our mini collection. We have French Country minis. We have locally grown, I think, minis. Hello Summer. I have some in stock myself, but I think they're out online. I'll pull my minis for you really quick in just a second. But I'm just going to use paste again on this one. We're just going to use this eucalyptus paste. And now, if you are like one of those people and you're like, well, I want to use that watering can. I want to make it cute. Well, you can use what we call Krylon Finishing Spray. I'll show you the can in just a minute. So if you chalk something cute on something like this and you want to use it, you totally can. No worries. Let me peel this off. Look at that cute, cute little bird. I love him. He's one of my favorite birds. Let me show you the Krylon Finishing Spray. It is just Krylon Finishing Spray, acrylic coating. So that's what you can use to seal a project if you want to. Now on glass, it may leave a little mist, but on something like that, it's just going to leave a light coating and it will be, your Chalkology paste will be sealed. So let me show you really quick. Okay, Beautifully Rare. That's what I was trying to remember. So Beautifully Rare minis. We have those. Those are kind of like your girl power kind of things, like Eat, Sleep, Hustle, Like a Boss, Embrace the Crazy. So we have those. We have these. This is part of my favorite collection that we have right now. There's your bumblebee at the very tip top. The French Country minis. Lots of cute little ones. And then Hello Summer, which is currently out of stock online, but I do have several in stock. The Hello Summer minis, which are a wide variety of kind of everything just to embrace the summertime. But really, really super cute ones. Just think, guys, if you do have a desire for one of these, there's 12 transfers on one. And if you were to get 10 uses out of each transfer, that's 120 projects. Super, super cool. Tomorrow morning, I'll be posting my link here on the page, but tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we have a retired sale. It's the Win the Weekend sale, and all kinds of retired transfers are coming back for 20% off retail. And that's going to be available only through my Chalk site, so I'll be posting the link here so you can watch for that. But if you have any questions, let me know. You can tag me in a post, comment, or message me. But I hope you enjoyed this fun, fast-paced demo for Transformation Thursday. Just a different thinking outside the box or thinking outside the chalk and chalking on anything and everything but a chalkboard. But I hope y'all have a great Thursday. Hold on to your seats, guys, because it's almost the weekend. I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks for watching.